weeks ago we podcasted with these guys.
Is that right?
So Rothmeyer got his wish. That's what we need to talk about. We were talking about hopefully being able to sell drinks to go.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, right, right. Okay.
YouTube is up.
I see that.
See where we're at on.
You mean to check Facebook?
I'm looking there
You
now.
on it?
I'm on it, but I need to be able to.
If you want to leave Facebook open for the chats, that will help because it's easier for me to keep an eye on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Um, I'm trying to find that window. Let's see. Notifications, home, inbox. All right, so I'm in our inbox.
Uh, let's see if I can help you out.
Oh, there it is.
Got it?
Well, no, I see we're live. Okay, I see that. Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Okay.
Whatever,
On.
open liquor, whatever it says.
Let's see if I can. What's that?
Pearl, the other thing for things like this on the kit, if you want, we can send ice with them too. Just, just ask if they want ice. Just put ice alone in here with this.
And I'm going to go back to our, I can see it, so we're working. So that's fantastic. And let's see if I see your, I see it, Jay. I can see your chat from Facebook. P. Dell, hey guys, got my beer ready.
Where are you at on Facebook?
OBS, OBS. I've got them coming back into me on OBS.
Here's the other thing we do, just
Okay, got it.
spilling. Do that. These yeah. Dude, it's pretty fun. While it's pretty fun while they're letting us do it. You know, the liquor board's going to take it away again, but yeah, you got it. And we usually serve a garnish on the side.
Okay, I've got both. I've got the
I can see
ice.
the chats. I can't type back the way that I've got it going, but I can see it.
How's that?
Uh,
There you go. Yeah.
here we go.
There you go.
Boom. All right, I have updated.
So you've got the YouTube stuff. So
I
you've
can
got the chat.
I can see everything. I can't respond, but I can see it. I can respond with this thing.
Or sell them one of these if they're not here yet. Or whoever gets it first.
Okay.
But that's okay. We can talk. I can, it's better to, answer them verbally, right, than typing back. So it's okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me. Yeah. Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
welcome into the bar. Welcome into the bar. The bar.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. How you doing today, Keith?
I'll be doing. Ask me that in 5 minutes.
You got some. You got something back there in your up your sleeve?
When Rothmeyer gets back, I'll let him have a crack at a suggestion from all of this.
Okay, that sounds good. So, welcome in everybody. As you can tell, we have a live cam going right now. Rothmeyer is extremely busy, which is a good thing. They're in the process of making cocktails to go.
I think he might be getting some brow sweat coming soon.
Hey, what's up, bartender?
Howdy.
What you making?
We're good,
We're
man.
just topping off. We're just topping off. We were a little short on a batch margarita, so we're just topping her off real quick here.
Awesome, man. So, you guys get pretty busy about this time of day then?
No.
All right, so Jay. So, saying hello for the Delaney's. I'll be out by y'all. Come by July. Oh, come July. Got it. Okay. That's at you, Jay.
Are they on YouTube?
They are.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Scott, Maureen, hello. Thank you for watching.
So, one of them has a beer in hand. Oh.
Oh, I can only guess it's Scott.
So, no mixing there, but you can shake it up, I guess.
Right on.
Hey, oh, he's washing his hands.
He's washing his hands. He's getting ready, man.
Hey,
I've been doing a lot of that for my whole career, but
Well, yeah. Well, no need to stop now, right?
no, that's right.
I am ready to take suggestions when you have a window in the so I need some help back here. I'll tell you what I got.
Wait. Let me just tell you the things I feed first, okay?
Yep,
You got some mezcal. Some mezcal.
that's right. Yep,
Right there you go. Okay, so let's start over there.
yep.
Good. I like that.
Bullet single barrel.
Oh, okay.
Got Tito's back here. Saint Germain, Campari.
Yep. All right.
All right, now I brought this in on purpose because I'm real curious about this. It's rye and coffee. It's pretty good straight.
Oh, yeah, cool.
But I wanted to throw it at you to see if you had any suggestions on what I could mix it with.
Yeah, I think I do. You already got some stuff. Oh well. Although no, you might be missing one thing.
What would that one thing?
You got any fresh vermouth?
Yeah, I got it. It's in the fridge.
Perfect. That's where it belongs, right?
Yeah, sweet or dry?
Sweet is what I was looking for.
Okay.
So I mean, the thing that just first came to my mind is something that I've enjoying a lot. We have this cold brew liqueur called Mr. Black that would work, where what you have there with that single bottle there, and basically you'd be making a boulevardier with that sweet vermouth and Campari. I tend to go 2-1-1, especially when I'm at home. 2 ounces of your base spirit,
Yep.
and one Campari and one sweet vermouth.
Where's my Campari? I just saw it. Oh, there it is.
You were drinking it yesterday, man. You were all like heads up, man, bottoms up yesterday.
2-1-1. So, to those,
That's big for a bar.
that's a lot of vermouth.
Oh no,
Really?
definitely.
Okay, I was holding out on you.
Be afraid of it as long as it's fresh, man.
How long does vermouth last typically?
I'm not an expert, but I will say open and refrigerated a month if you want to be safe. 2 months if you're not so worried.
Okay, got it. Jay, you can hear Rothmeyer, right?
I can hear him very well, yeah.
We just got a comment that said they can't hear him, so we're going to look into that. All right, I'm going to make this drink. I can still hear you guys. Even though you can't see me, I can still hear you.
got the top 10 list, and how do we go about this? Do you want me to read down the list from 10 to 1, and then we try to guess the last 5?
I want everybody to guess the top one. I think we should all guess.
Top 1? Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and start with
Now wait a second.
what?
Yeah, he's about to ask what I was. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, like we're talking about by volume, so sales by volume.
Or rated by quality.
I think it's rated by quality. Let me double check that.
So there's a panel choosing that. I'd be interested in what panel it is.
Yeah, those are guys judging quality.
Is it sponsored by Diageo?
This is right out of Forbes. This is right out of Forbes.
Forbes, okay, so this could be.
Okay, this was as of April 22nd of this year. These are the 10 best-selling bourbons according to Drizzly.
Best-selling.
Yeah, best-selling.
There you go.
And they're saying the number one.
Oh, and that's Drizzly is the delivery company.
Oh, cool.
They're a national chain. Am I putting this in a rocks glass, a highball glass? What am I doing here?
Oh, sorry. You're going to serve it up?
I got it on ice right now, but I could put it on the rocks.
Yeah, that's usually the way I do it, but yeah, have
Okay. Well, here I'll.
Really no wrong way to do that. Yeah, you're not making.
Here, I'm gonna compromise, and we're gonna go.
So what was the name of this libation?
So this is in the Negroni family. So think of it that way. We got Negroni Street coming up. I want to say first week in June, or maybe second week in June. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So anyway, in that family, you basically have your Campari or other bitter type of, things that fall in that family, like say Aperol. Campari being more popular, big roots, and then Boulevardier is just the bourbon version of the Negroni kind of. There's a tequila one, and there's a
I think I've had the version, the bourbon version that you're talking about actually there.
Yeah, sure.
And,
I think we might have talked about it on the camping thing because it's the base for camping juice.
Yeah, and that was where I was going with that because it's like, I mean, it's sweet, but it does have a bit of a bitterness to it, but it's perfect. It balances out just perfectly, man. I love that drink, man.
Glad you like it.
So, Robert, I see your message. I'm gonna look into that. Robert's saying he's tried both Facebook and YouTube, and he can only hear me. So I'm gonna test that here in a sec. Really, I need to get Jay talking over here.
Yeah, 10-4, roger that.
But you got to give me a minute. I got to get the stream pulled up.
Another,
Both Facebook and YouTube,
my
and you can
friend
only hear
Shane
me.
Howland down there in sunny Florida
I'm gonna test that.
is saying that we're a little low on volume for me as well.
All right.
Really, I need to get Jay talking over here.
There's a little bit of a delay, guys, so I'm looking at the feed on my phone.
But you gotta give me a minute.
I'm going to turn it up. Oh, I hear you, Jay. You're low. Yeah. All right. Let me.
That's live for you, huh?
Yeah.
Well.
It just might be the software we're using to put it out there because we're simulcasting on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So
Yeah.
it's going to work magic behind the curtain back there.
So, guys, thank you for the feedback. And Pat, I just made an adjustment. So if you guys notice a difference, what's going to have to happen here is I'm going to have to stop talking, and I'm going to have to let everybody else talk. But just let us know if you would, and thank you. This is really good. I like it chilled. It's nice. Thank you, by the way.
Oh yeah, good. I'm glad that was an easy one, Keith. I was going to get a little crazier with the scowl, but that looks like the easiest thing out of what you showed me so far.
Well, I'm pretty lazy. Like, if there's a bottle of bourbon sitting in the liquor cabinet, I'm gonna just throw that. A lot of times I'll just have that up, but I'll buy this stuff. Like this, I bought for the camping juice, and that's kind of typical of me. Is I'll buy it for one thing, and then I'll make that thing for a month or so, and then Now I do keep vermouth around because it just goes with so much, but. So my liquor cabinet is a liqueur cabinet, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, I thought we were going to talk about that actually. I mean, that's pretty typical too at home bars to end up with a bunch of that stuff, and that's the whole thing. If you can't go to the store, don't want to go to the store, you're kind of stuck if you don't have a base spirit because we're not going to be putting a bunch of cloying stuff together, and
Right.
there's not a whole lot of combos like that that you can get away with unless you start getting into like Amari maybe and things like that are often modifiers in America anyway. But yeah, a lot of those liqueurs are I mean the first time I ever tried Campari was Campari and soda, which I didn't like at all, and now I'm just a fiend for Campari. But I still don't think I really like Campari.
I gotta try it with soda now. Now that you like what? Like 7-Up or Sprite or what?
No, soda water. So that's
Like
actually an Italian
tonic.
style.
Oh yeah, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, and so an Americano is just Campari and a vermouth, and that's how the Negroni came about. Was a guy named Count Negroni was like, hey, could use a little more oomph in this, and he put gin in it, and that's where that came from.
Right
Sweet.
on, man. Heck yeah. See, I'm learning something today. I'm not very much of a. I'm
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
I got it. Okay.
I'm kind of nothing but bourbon, man, kind of guy. I like a good margarita, good tequila sip, stuff like that. But you know, so I don't do all that mixing stuff. Keith and I were in Vegas for the SEMA show,
Sweet.
and he turned me on. What was that? What was that bourbon?
Oh, he had some Whistle Pig, and then we had a Boss Hog.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible, man. I mean, ugh. All right, so let, let's go down this list.
Well, I've got to boost the audio here because they're still a little faint with you
Oh
guys.
wow, you're the only loud one.
Yeah, so let me get to work here. I'm gonna let you kind of.
Yeah, so let's do this. Let me go down this list. All right, so I'm going to start at number 10, and we'll just see if we get some of the oohs and ahs. And these are
Did we
again,
say bourbon, Jay?
yeah, these are all bourbons. Yes,
Okay.
nothing but bourbons, and mine made the list, man.
Mm.
Your house bourbon made the list, my friend.
Little Evan. It's good.
Little Evan Williams, yes, not
Okay.
high
Yeah,
on the list, but not low
we
on
know
it.
Jim Beam's in there too.
Where would you put Jim Beam 1 through 10?
Again, we're talking sales. I'm going to put it at maybe number 3, maybe 2.
Ooh,
Can I just tell you where number one is? I already know.
it's 5.
Beam is 5.
Yep, Beam is 5.
Okay. Yeah,
Number
what would
10.
be number 1?
What would you
Well,
think? What would you think would be the lowest on that 1 through 10? What would be
Well,
number?
is this just the United States?
Uh, well, I think so. Yeah, because I don't see any. Yeah, I know those are all Kentucky. Yeah, these are all U.S., man.
Well, no. But I mean sales wise, is it just the U.S.?
Sales-wise, just U.S.
Okay.
and I'm guessing Maker's Mark is somewhere in there too.
Oh, of course.
I can't
Um,
imagine what number 1 is. I don't know.
well, let's go to number 10, and let's see if we go. What? All right, this would be the number 10 on the bourbon list is Knob Creek.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can't sell as much of it because it's pricey, and it's 100 proof too.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Yep, I'm in there. I'll sip it. Number 9, Buffalo Trace.
Sure, we see that.
Wow.
Yep. And then my favorite, Evan Williams coming in at number 8. I was really kind of surprised 7 is Four Roses.
Well, if Pat, if you can hear Jay going through this list, that's a good sign. He wants to know if Pappy Van Winkle's anywhere on the list.
Who can afford?
They don't make
Who can
enough of it.
afford Pappy? It's about distribution, man. Nobody can afford it. Plus, they're stealing that stuff when it comes out, man.
They deliberately don't make enough of that for that to make the list.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, when it comes out, it's kind of like Three Floyds Brewing. They have a special IPA that comes out every year, and it gets in the stores, and that's a Michigan-based craft brewer. And it's like if you don't know somebody, you know, in Indiana or Illinois or Michigan or Ohio, you're not going to get any this year. That's just the way it is. So number 6, Basil Hayden's.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, yeah. Number 5, Jim Beam. We already said that one. Number 4, and I don't get this.
Jack's number one. Jack's number one.
That's
Well,
not bourbon.
no, but based on the SKU, it is. They
That's
class it that, man.
irritating.
Yep,
Tennessee
but it's
whiskey?
number 4. Jack Daniels is number 4.
Okay.
Thank goodness, because I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either, and I live in Tennessee. So, yeah.
Too charcoaly, and it just has too much of that charcoal. Number 3. Any guess on number 3?
Bullet maybe?
Hold that thought. Nope.
I'm gonna kick myself when you tell me. I don't know.
Woodford Reserve.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Number 2.
Oh, I think I'm out of guesses, man.
Maker's Mark.
Okay. Yeah, we mentioned that it was on there, but I wasn't sure if it would be what number. Yeah.
Yep. And drum roll, please.
I don't. Sorry.
Number 1 is Bullet.
Oh.
Wow, really?
That narrows it down.
Yep. Bullet. Yep. That's a good one, man.
That's a single barrel. It's actually quite good.
I love Bullet, man.
Caught my wife trying to use it for a mixer the other day.
The only one on that entire list that I wouldn't give you a dime for is Jack Daniels. I'll drink everything else on there neat.
Their single barrel stuff's pretty good.
I'm still not a big fan.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Rye. They make a good rye too.
And it's very good in mint juleps, but you got to, with the sugar, it, kind of offsets it.
So, I had another piece of trivia here for all the alcoholics out there.
Wait, let me go get my wife. Mary! I'm just kidding.
So, I got no comments on Facebook. Are you getting any on YouTube?
I'm seeing several coming in on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, so everybody's on YouTube. That's fine. So, I wanted to find out what the average American drinks annually of alcohol. And to me, it's we were trying to do the math before we came on live. This is interesting. It says Americans drink on average 2.3 gallons of alcohol per year in the form of beer, wine, and mixed beverages. And that's according to a new analysis of Federal Health Statistics. And this was dated, that was January of this year, and I am sure, just like the COVID infections, that spiked too. But I'm wondering on the 2.3 gallons, man, because I probably drink, I don't know.
Yeah, well, we already established like a 6-pack is what, 72 ounces, which is over half a gallon. So
Right, so it's got to be based on percentage of alcohol per drink.
right,
That's what I'm assuming.
right.
Which is pretty interesting, though. That's a lot of alcohol for just talking about the alcohol specifically. That was interesting.
Right.
So, any takes on who is the during COVID, the COVID infection, what the top state is drinking the most booze out there?
Oh, I'd go California.
Ooh,
That's a good guess, I think.
you're pretty hot on that, but it's it's not the number one.
Texas.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Well, wait a second. They're just they normally drink the most booze anyway. I mean, this is not like just because of COVID.
So I was surprised at one of them, but then again I wasn't because the craft beer industry down there has really blown up. But Georgia is rounding out the top 10.
Ah, okay.
And Idaho, man. Idaho is number 9. Mississippi, not counting all the illegal stills they have down there, is number 7. Louisiana is number 6. Nevada is number. Is that right? No, 7. Yeah, Nevada is number 6. Scott, Maureen, Arizona is number 5. You guys better slow down. Hawaii is number 4. New Mexico, number 3. California 2. Texas, number 1. Washington State didn't even make the list, man.
So, Suzanne just popped in. That Suzanne, in case anybody's wondering, and said she can't hear you, Jay. So, I tried to boost it a little bit. I have the thing I'm worried about though is it's going to make me really loud.
Oh, well, you just go ahead and worry about yourself, pal. Don't worry about me.
Actually, let's try this. Let's see how bad this gets.
Offset your headphones a little.
Yeah, I'm going to turn this down or turn it off. It's not you. It's not you. It's in my. No. Don't heat yourself up there. That's not it. I promise. It's in the mixer here. I'll get it. Carry on, guys. I'm gonna do what I can to break the stream here. I can hear me. Okay. Let's go microphone. Let's go that.
One day a week, but if they that side of it is, I mean, I kind of sometimes have a hard time calling myself a bartender right now just because I don't really do it that often. I'm still extremely into it, but, those guys, those men and women working so hard, 4 nights a week, 10-hour shifts are the ones that are really bartending to me.
Okay. Now, I would have to say for me, if I were bartending, my favorite part of bartending would be just the social contact with people and talking to them about stuff. And, do you find that to be one of the high parts of the job when you're bartending or
Yeah, definitely.
Or is it the creativity aspect of it?
Oh gosh, no, it's a balance of every single thing, and there's about 150 at any given moment, that you're doing. So
yeah,
being personable and enjoying that is important, but it's also super important to know how and when to break away from a conversation and get some liquid moving, or some food moving, or whatever it is, or who knows?
Yeah.
But it goes on and on and on, and I'll never stop learning, man. I mean, I need to learn more.
Right. Yeah,
I like
I
the
hear
attitude.
you.
And by the way, Pat, thank you for the feedback. Guys, I think I got the audio fixed. I'm seeing comments that apparently I can stay. We're all students, man. That might be one of the most interesting. I'll bet you didn't know this. Now, I'm kind of in present company. This is sort of like, okay, here, I got this. This is me going up to Robert De Niro or I don't know, maybe like who's another, like a George Clooney, and going, I did a little acting too. Yeah, I was in the High School Musical.
Don't put me in that bracket, dude. Come on.
I put myself through college behind the bar, and
cool.
I loved it because I learned a lot.
Yeah, I didn't put myself through college behind the bar. I just sat in the bar while everybody else went to college.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Keith, and I would imagine, were you in like a high volume place?
It was the 101st Airborne.
College bar?
It was not a high volume. Well, I mean, it just like every place, it had its kind of, there was 1 day a week or 2 days a week that it was super busy. Mm-hmm. But it was close to the airport, and it was a themed, it was a World War II era themed bar and restaurant, and they had like a foxhole, and it was, and they had it was kind of an oak room, kind of like 1940s, 1950s kind of. Jay, you remember the 101st Airborne?
Yeah, it was a great. I used
just
to,
1 sec here.
Yeah, I used to go there and.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to go there every Sunday and have the brunch, man, the champagne brunch.
That was one of their busy days.
Love that. They had the best beer cheese soup I've ever eaten in my life, man.
They're famous. Yeah. So we got a middle-aged crowd a lot, but then weirdly enough, you'd get these nights where it would just be a bunch of like 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
What you make drink-wise is all over the map, because some nights it was G&Ts. And screwdrivers, and then other times it was tea Maria and coffee or whatever, or old fashioned or gimlet.
Hey, those are all drinks you need to learn, and I always say too, everybody should be in a bar like that for some part of their career. I think nobody should just go right into a craft bar situation. I think you're losing out on some real valuable experience and appreciation for what it's like to deal with those kind of things. And there's just nothing wrong with it. And I always say too, maybe we have already talked about this, but I say it all the time. You walk into a place like you're talking about, Keith, take a look around and make sure you're ordering the right thing. You're not ordering a Boulevardier in a bar like that, And maybe I don't want to put this bartender through making me an old fashioned because he's going to feel judged or something like that. So I'll have a backing coke.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, yep. Julian, what beer are we drinking? That is my question to you. And Pat, again, thanks for your help. College kids do not tip. Those were not advice any of us want to do.
Well, I appreciate it.
So, hey. How's it going?
Don't be.
I'm gonna give the bar a shout out real quick. Can I do that? I'm gonna plug you guys, not as if these guys are not already busy enough. But I remember we podcasted with you and Joe about a month ago. And the liquor board hadn't approved of what you guys are doing now, but they have approved. So your wish came true.
Yeah.
You guys could
for the time
actually,
being. Yes.
Yeah. So go ahead. Why don't you explain to them what is going on and how you're able to conduct business now?
Well, again, yeah, it was my wish that because I know it's a valuable element. We're selling some skill right now with meals, of course, because you have to. So they make these caveats that you have to do as well, because that's what they do. But it is a good thing. It has helped for sure. And I think I hope anyway the public is hopefully going like, oh hey, this is an awesome thing. Why could we not do this before? You know, we don't have people passing out in the streets. We don't have melee or widespread panic or anything like that over this issue. You know, being able to do this. So yeah, it's a cool thing. I wish it would stick around. Well,
it may. I think that everybody I've talked to, they've really enjoyed it. One of your fellow restaurants up the street just opened up for the first time late last week, and I was able, because of this, and I think they were waiting for this, I was able to get one of my favorite margaritas to go, which was nice.
You talking El Jinete?
Yes, was glad to see El Jinete.
I want to plug El Jinete. I love El Jinete.
I love those guys. Gretchen, if you're watching, thanks. Yeah. So let me real quick give everybody the website if you want to help out or order. If you're local, you can order online. They prefer you do that. You have to order food with a drink, but you go to www.union local 902. Is that right?
Here, I'll pull it up for you.
I think that's what it is.
I think so.
Yeah, here we go.
I don't go to our website enough.
Right.
I should.
TheUnionTavern-local902.com.
There you go. And when you go to that website, you'll see a menu where you have the food menu, the beverage menu, and everything, and you can pay for it right online. And they prefer you do that because it allows them opportunity to make those drinks and that food for you. So if you come up to the door and order it at the door, it's probably going to take you a few minutes to get it, but they'll be glad to serve you, I'm sure. So, and you can also buy whatever merchandise they might have available on their website as well.
They have some muscle shirts, tank tops, long sleeve tees. It looked like, right, Rothmeyer?
Yep.
Yeah. I have two questions. I'm going to offer this out to everybody watching the stream right now. But Rothmeyer, if you got to work over there, man, do it. Don't worry about us.
Reinforcements just came in.
Okay.
So the real bartenders are here is what I'm saying.
You off of some business coming at the front door.
Thank you.
The next person that we've got some giveaways. All right. Somebody throw me up a list of what you've got. This should be interesting.
Yeah, this would be really interesting.
And the next one that I see here that's a mixable drink, okay, we're gonna do a giveaway. So somebody in the comments give us a something, right? Give us a list of 2 or 3 things you got or 4, and let's just see if we can get the bartender to come up with something for you. I've got my eyes on the Julian's excluded because he's got a beer in hand. Actually, I if you want to mix beers, we can go Kamikaze, but I don't. Can
I say something too real quick, Keith? That I just don't want to forget. You'd have to look it up, and I didn't do it. I should have done it. But there's somebody out there who wrote a book called 12 Bottle Badass, and that was basically their whole concept was home bar kind of thing, and they have these lists of 12 bottles you can go buy and just bang out some rad cocktails, and it's also the kind of thing you could do with catering and things like that too. So the whole topic seems to kind of lend itself to that, I think, in a good way.
For it. Yeah.
Cool.
Have you heard of this thing called the infinity bottle?
No, huh?
Dude, beer and kombucha. Come on. Come on.
Is it healthy?
No. Okay, Pat, hang on. I'm going to get to you in a second. So here, the infinity bottle, the concept is I drink this down to about here. Okay?
Okay.
Now, most of the time when you do this, you stick with whatever that spirit is. So in other words, I'm not going to mix tequila and bourbon. Okay? But I get this bourbon bottle down to about here, and then I just set it aside, and I go buy a new bourbon bottle of something else. Okay? And then I drink that one down to about here, and then I pour them together. And then that becomes my infinity bottle. And every time that I go buy a bottle of bourbon, I take what's left until I get to a point where I can start drinking out of my infinity bottle.
Hey, You sound like a master blender in the making.
Every time that you add something to it, it's going to affect that a little bit, and it sort of
For
teaches
sure.
you
Mhm.
a little bit about what you're drinking, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Sure.
All right,
I
here we go.
I have a Spice Infinity can where like what's ever left in my spices, like my rubs, my barbecue rubs and stuff. When I get down, I put it
We
into
have
a
to keep
can.
this G-rated.
Yeah, same thing, man.
All right, Mike. Amaretto, orange. Oh, come on. Amaretto, orange juice, and PBR. Come on, you guys.
Oh no! Hey, no, we got it, Keith. We got it. It's a brass monkey. It's an augmented brass monkey with a little amaretto in there. They get a little nutty. It's good. Sure.
Okay, so how do you make that?
A brass monkey, orange
Well, you
juice, and
modified brass monkey.
you did say orange juice, beer, and amaretto, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'd get a pint glass. I would put maybe 3 ounces or 4 ounces of orange juice in it. Put the can of beer in it, and then float the amaretto. Maybe say like half an ounce at the most. Maybe that's too much. Maybe quarter an ounce.
All right.
And
Pat,
I'm
there you
totally.
go.
I've
Interesting.
never tried that. I'm just saying those are ingredients that it screams
And you-
brass monkey to me.
And you would say it would kind of give it a nutty, like a nutty flavor?
Yeah, amaretto actually comes from the pits of apricots, but they look like almonds, and everybody sort of thinks it's almonds. So, but it does have a nutty quality. It's definitely sweet too. So there's
Okay.
some good. There's some better brands than others out there, but
Well, now-
I'm never gonna.
Now I'm gonna go make one.
I wouldn't put that on the top 10 of cocktails you need to go out and make. But if that's what you got, man, hey,
Well,
maybe you
got
gotta drink.
Yeah, kind of. I
There
do
you
have
go.
some amaretto. I've got like that much amaretto left. There just wasn't a lot
Hey,
of room.
I've got a
Yeah.
question for you on Bloody Marys. Okay.
You pointing at me?
Yes, you, Rothmeyer. Yeah, I keep forgetting,
Yeah.
So, do you prefer that? Was it Clamato?
So
Or
No, that's chlamydia. You're talking about
Oh.
clamato with an O.
that's what I
no, you're
said.
talking,
You said
our
clamato.
friend.
I said
Our
Clamato.
friends- Yeah, Clamato. That's for our friends north of the border. They like
They like that clam juice in there. I'm not good with that, man.
the Caesar. It's called a Caesar.
Yes, I'm not good with it.
I've had them.
Yeah.
They're nasty. You can
Again,
buy them pre-made. It's an Anheuser-Busch product. Jay, do you know
Oh,
how to get in
man,
touch
yeah.
with Pat?
Do I know what?
How to get in touch with Pat?
Pat who?
Well, P. Dell is the YouTube.
When we
is
go
their
back to work.
YouTube name. They were commenting earlier. We're gonna send Pat something, but I'm checking to make sure you have his contact info. If not, we'll have him send us a note and ask us a question.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he'll need to send us a note because I do not have that
All right,
contact.
Pat, if you're listening, here's what you do. You need your address to send you some something, a prize, if you will.
Oh, did he win?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
threw out the amaretto, orange juice, and PBR.
Oh, got you. Oh, I see what you're saying.
So
Okay.
we're gonna send. Yeah. So on our website, partscounterguru.com, there's an Ask Us a Question tab. Just go to partscounterguru.com. Ask us a question. You can put whatever you want in there. Put it's Pat. I won. We'll know. And then just put us your mailing address, and we'll send something out to you. Again, just one more time in case you weren't. Wait, what's he saying? Scott Marine's son, Jay. You know how to get in touch with Scott Marine? Same address?
Yeah. Well, I can. Yeah. I don't know where he's. I know him, but I don't know where he's at.
Okay. Leave us your address, Pat. We'll get it to you. PartsCounterGuru.com. Hit the Ask Us a Question
Tell
tab
him-
and just throw in your info, and just reference happy hour. And
Tell him to tell Scott to give me the info. We'll get it done.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Finally, I won something. Yeah, there you go. Well, hey man, and you won it with a PBR amaretto and orange juice. That's something to be proud of.
Hey, so let's go with a little bit more. I got a little bit more trivia here for you.
Okay.
Okay, so something about Washington State is just a huge producer of craft beer. It's a huge agricultural center. We do a lot of fruits in the eastern side of the Cascade.
I seem
What's
to remember
that?
something about like apples or something like that.
Apples, peaches, apricots,
Cherries.
you name it, man. Yeah. A lot of wine. So I don't know if
Who knew
Washington
you could ferment all that fruit, Jay?
Yeah, right. So we have a lot of ciders, but the national rank for Washington State, we're the second largest premium wine producer in the U.S. There is 1,000 plus wineries here. The number of wine grape growers is 400 plus. 70 plus varieties grown. The ratio of red to white produced is 59% red to 41% white. Guess on how many cases? Hey there, other one.
Oh, you saying hi to Tristana? That we doing, Jay?
I keep forgetting. I'm saying hi to everybody. Yeah. And
Tristana, Jay says hi.
Oh, he's looking in the camera.
He says hi back.
I'll be down soon. So, any guess on how many cases annually Washington State produces of wine?
Now, case. Let's
case. Case of wine.
Is this okay?
There's how many bottles are in a case of wine, Rothmeyer?
12.
12?
Unless there are 6-bottle cases, but yeah, 12.
Okay.
12.
So I'm assuming it's going to be a 12-bottle case because that's probably what they consider a case. The board does.
From the state.
Annually from the state. Any guess?
Mike can go first.
Oh man, that is a really hard one.
I don't want to.
It's over 1 million.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how many, but gosh, I mean it's a lot.
Yeah. So let me give you. I'm going to give you the number of cases produced as of 2019. This is 2019 data. 19.4 million cases.
I believe it.
With the economic impact on that was $8.4 billion to the state of Washington. That's a lot.
In the 100,000 range, so I was way off. That's a lot of wine.
It is a lot of wine. The best harvest they had was 272 tons of grapes. And the most recent harvest, which was last year, was 201,000 tons. That's a lot of grapes, man.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, because I don't have this list to know who number one is, but I got to say it must be, surely it's California.
Now, yeah, I would guess that. Now, is it more in kind of the, like, across the Cascades, like east, like in the Yakima area where it's hotter? Is that where they're growing all these grapes?
Columbia River Valley, along the Columbia River, they have a lot of irrigation from the river.
Yeah, but doesn't it require a kind of like an arid climate?
Yes, absolutely right. They actually, it's Eastern Washington. They only get about 6 to 8 inches.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Whereas Western Washington, we get about 35 to 38 inches of rain over here.
This is exactly why I was thinking it couldn't be where y'all are, because it's too wet, so to speak.
And during the season, the growing season, we get about 16 hours a day of sunlight over there.
Mm-hmm. That makes a difference.
That is 1 more hour than California's annual sun.
Because you're further north, right?
Right. So, yeah, and this is what I find interesting too. Their segment that they're after, they are focused on the premium wine market, wines that sell for $8 a bottle and higher. So there you go. Right on. So there's my my little trivia thing there for you guys.
I got another question for Rothmeyer. It's time for my second. Although I might want to make something for Mary here. Now I do have amaretto in the cat. I've got about 3 or 4 ounces of amaretto left.
And hi, Mary.
I've got Saint Germain. Cherry Brandy.
Ooh, what do you do? Whoa, stop! What do you do with a cherry brandy?
It was
What do you
in a
have that for?
recipe. That's all I know.
Does it go in like cakes or something?
I don't know.
You don't know what you were doing with it?
It was a while back. I had a few drinks. I don't know.
Could have been a Singapore sling.
Don't.
Oh, Singapore sling. There you go.
Back there.
Did you hear him? He said it could have been a Singapore sling.
Could have been.
Or you like scotch?
Oh yeah.
And the previous guy had orange juice. So then Blood and Sand. That's another one you could look up.
So you
Not
throw,
my favorite.
Scotch, orange juice, and cherry brandy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a classic. Again, it's not one of my favorites.
Blood and Sand. Okay.
Yeah.
Write that down. I expect. Hey, one of these days I'll have one, I guess.
Okay. I don't have any cherry brandy here.
Oh no,
But
I'm not
there's
suggesting we make something with it.
Okay.
It's not a requirement.
Well, like, I think I want to say I looked at just because I saw that you had that. I looked up on Difford's guide, or I think it's Difford. He had a whole bunch of cherry brandy recipes that I thought were pretty cool. It made me want to try a couple. Again, it's one of those things. Kind of, it's underappreciated and maybe not known how to deal with.
Right.
These days anyway.
Let me show you guys what's going on here.
All right.
Oh yeah, you got a
Sneaking
little.
in, man. He's realized he can get a little bit of attention if he kind of flies in under the radar. All right, Blood and Sand. Do we have orange juice? Hang on, it's right here. Let me check. No, the grocery lady hasn't gone to the store.
So, do you have the ingredients for a kamikaze there?
Isn't that just whatever you've got all in a?
No, and it has to have a very specific lime juice, and only that lime juice works the best.
I'm thinking suicide, right? Okay, what's in a kamikaze?
It's triple sec, vodka, and Rose's lime juice. No.
Roses is usually the lime juice I keep.
No, that's. I mean, you're right in the sense, Jay, but I would never serve that myself. And yes, I made a whole lot of those back in the '90s, but that's before I realized that just fresh juice is you can't. I mean, it's just it's good. It's still rose lime juicy if you go that way. Rose is lime juicy. So anyway, again, you're not wrong. It's definitely.
But those are the ingredients: lime juice, triple sec, and vodka, right? So the question to you is and tell our listeners, man, why would you choose fresh over something like that of Rose's? It changes the whole flavor, right?
Absolutely. I mean, all the flavors you get out of a fresh lime are all kinds of tropical notes and things you wouldn't even expect, especially if you put it with rum. But yeah, with vodka, you're still getting a fairly complex drink, and you got the triple sec to kind of balance out with some sweetness in there for with the lime. But shoot, I mean, you've just got like a little shooter of vodka lime sour.
Gotcha.
This is actually the best lime juice I've ever had. It's like I'm turning this into a commercial. It's out of Texas.
Well, Keith, not according to Rothmeyer, there is juice, man.
Well,
you got to go juice.
But store bought. I should qualify. Store bought.
Get yourself one of these.
Right.
Buy some lime.
When the bartender pulls out a squeezer and goes, "The best lime juice you've ever had is right here." I get it.
The best lime juice.
Out of convenience.
I didn't say buy one of these. Once you see that.
Nice.
You can get the other one at the grocery store for like $4.
No, right on.
We've got one, but I better really want 3 or 4 of those drinks over a weekend, for me to go through all that. You guys are making them, you can do that and bottle it up and it'll be gone in a day.
Oh, no. That's a good point, Keith. Actually, there are bars that do make it 2 drinks, per drink, like a fresh squeezed lime is. They're doing one for each drink, or whatever. So that's at home. That's kind of the way I go with it too. As long as I have a squeezer, I only got to cut open 1 lime and make a drink out of that. And that way, I'm not batching lime juice at home. Definitely not.
There's a place here that does that. Now, it's expensive. The drinks are expensive, but everything's fresh. Mm-hmm. And this is my favorite part about the place. It's set up like a speakeasy. Mm-hmm. So when you go in, it's a library reading room. Like, you go in the door and there's this, like, there's bookshelves everywhere. And there's this, like I don't know, librarian, whatever.
Yeah, that's fun.
And you go, hi, I have a reservation for 2. And they pull open the curtain, and you walk into, like, this hidden bar. And everything in there is freshly made. I think they press their own ice cubes. They make ice balls. And it's like, if you want a freshly made drink, it's pretty cool. But I mean, it's $10 a drink.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, yeah, you're into the realm of if you're making it fresh, 10 these days, especially if you're in a metro area, is a steal. You're starting at 15 more like. Nothing wrong with that.
No, but if you want to get something where they're working a little bit, right? I mean, you want to experience like the fresh fruit and all that.
And I don't mean to push too hard on you, Keith, but I mean, have you had an actual old school martini with orange bitters and
I have, yeah.
Good
they
dry
are
vermouth?
Actually good at these places. But I
think that's an experience that I think everybody should have. They should go to a place like that, order a martini, and go like, oh, I see. Just like you said, vermouth.
Right.
Like
and
people are afraid of it.
Right.
Oh, I had one that had like an ounce and a half vermouth to ounce and a half as a 50-50, right?
And that is some of the best martinis I've had is at this place. I think I just here it is. I can do it. You're in Vegas and you're at the buffet and you're like, well, I'm not just gonna go for the crab legs. I'm gonna have some steak and I'm gonna have some, whatever. I gotta get, I gotta get my money's worth, right? So I want to drink with 17 different ingredients. I know, man. I know. Jay's over there shaking his head.
Yeah, hey.
Always complicated, man. Always complicated.
Well, it's fun. It's like watching. It's like watching a finely. It's like watching. What's his name? Bob. What's his name? Paint trees. It's just fascinating to watch.
Oh, Bob Ross.
Bob Ross, just a finely trained artist.
Yeah, great artist. Yeah.
Happy trees, buddy.
Happy trees, people. Special places.
Pineapple, orange juice, coconut milk, strong rum, and nutmeg on top. What in the world?
Oh boy, you're gonna have to. You're gonna wait. Say that again.
Okay, pineapple juice, orange juice, coconut milk, and nutmeg on top.
So we're going for a mocktail. We're doing the NA thing.
This is one of Jay's kids. I don't know.
And yeah, hey, all those things go together great. Easy on the nutmeg, That would go little grate of that would go a long way.
Does it have a citrusy taste? I mean, it's pretty potent.
Nutmeg? Right? Oh no, I mean it tastes like a baking spice. It is a great garnish. I love using it. It's
just
a classic.
That drink in all together. Is it sweet?
I don't think it would. To me, it kind of would taste a little bit close to almost like a creamsicle or something.
Yeah, sure. I could see that.
Okay. So the question, Julian, is have you done it? You forgot the rum. Oh, right. I did forget the rum. Strong rum. So when you say strong rum, are we talking dark rum or light rum? What's strong rum? And that is going to make it sweet.
So, and let's just ask Rothmeyer, in a concoction like that, what type
Joe.
of Hey, Joe.
Hey.
What's going on, buddy?
Wait a second.
What did he just say? What's wrong with you, man? Did he just say that?
Oh, he's in multiple conversations. He wants to be in this one too. It's just the way it is.
Oh, here. You want me to? Does he need an invite?
We can get him in.
Yeah.
We can get him in. Does he want to come
He's
on?
not interested. He's already on to something else, man.
Oh,
He's not even, I'm right here. He doesn't even hear me.
yeah, he's like my cat. Yeah, easily distracted. So
Yeah.
seriously, with a drink like that, from a rum standpoint, before you answer Julian there, or you give the dirt on what he's suggesting,
Right.
Yeah.
from a rum standpoint, would you go with a spiced rum or just a standard clear rum or a brown rum?
Oh gosh. Again, do we have to use all the ingredients?
Well, what would you take out if you didn't use them all?
And that was coconut milk, not coconut water.
Right.
Let me
Coconut
get
milk.
Clarification here. Coconut milk is what he's saying.
Yep. How coconutty is it?
It's not.
Well, if I could swap the OJ for some lime, I would totally make a pina colada that would blow your mind. And I would prefer white rum.
Okay.
All right. White rum.
But
yeah.
again, I'm not playing the game exactly right there. If you did use all those ingredients, you'd really want to like mix up the juice and get your ratio right. Make sure that coconut milk there's not too much of that. There's a lot of fat in that, and that's a good thing for a pina colada, and you want that. But man, without the tartness of the lime, that's going to be tough. So you could do it. Yep. I mean, I don't think you're going to be too disappointed when you're in quarantine.
Yeah.
So Julian's
Yeah.
version has the dark rum, and I'm thinking like, I don't know, is Kraken too crazy to go with something like that?
Kraken spiced. No, I say no. I don't tend to mess with spice rums myself, but there's nothing wrong with it.
I like it. I do like rum. I'll say that. We just do pineapple and rum, and that's it.
Sure.
Just straight up.
That's
Good stuff. That's a great summer poolside drink. So how many more? You got some more comments coming in?
Well, we sort of dove off into this rum, coconut milk, orange juice, pineapple conversation.
All right.
I have not opened it up, but I'm certainly willing to, if you want to throw some. I'd like to hear some more of what do we have? What do we have in the cabinet or the cupboard that we need to make a drink with?
Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't have anything out here. I just go to the bars.
So, and I'm not keeping.
I buy beer and wine
on the Facebook side, Jay. If you see that, but if anybody's
I'm there, but there's absolutely. I've gotten just a few comments, and that's it.
Okay.
Nothing else. Nobody's popping. I think everybody's hitting.
They're all in Tennessee, and they're at a bar.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. So, what are your hours today, Mike?
Noon to 8.
Okay.
And the 8 o'clock thing, is that self-imposed or is that locally?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a ghost town. I mean, sometimes after 7.
On a Friday night on a holiday weekend?
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting. So,
I mean, there's no nightlife. There's no legal where to congregate. So, yeah, nobody's like, if they are congregating, it's at their house and they've already hopefully gathered all the ingredients they need. And so certainly not coming out here.
interesting.
Yeah, in the local paper this week, they made a couple of bigger announcements. I guess Shipwreck Days is canceled.
They haven't made it official, have they? Or if they did, I was like, there's no way they're gonna do it.
Yeah,
there's no way.
it was in the paper this week. Yeah, it was in the American. Yeah, sure was, man.
Gotcha.
Matter of fact,
Not surprised.
Yeah, and Oyster Run.
Oyster Run. Yeah, and I can't imagine arts and crafts. Excuse me there. I don't know if that was in the mic.
Yeah, I think arts and crafts going to be a problem as well, and they're not going to. I don't think that's going to happen either. So just basically, 2020 is a wash, man. There's nothing. It's done.
Those are huge weekends for us.
2020. Yeah. I'm gonna actually share on my personal.
It's going to be a problem as well, and they're not going to. I don't think that's going to happen either. So just basically, 2020 is a wash, man. There's nothing. It's
Yeah,
done.
those are
Let's
huge
go ahead and move
weekends
on
for
for
us.
2020. Yeah, I'm gonna.
So, but have you seen a significant increase though, Mike, since you've started selling these beverages like this, the mixed
Okay.
beverages?
I'll say yes, a significant increase in in spirits going out the door,
Yeah.
and selling spirits along with food anyway. But we've kind of had a little bit of a slowdown. We were kind of hit a peak at a certain point. I think there's a few factors there. A lot of restaurants weren't open, so now we've got say four more restaurants that are open that weren't before. And then also it just seems like there was sort of a peak of people wanting to get out and get to-go stuff, to-go food and curbside beer, wine, and the cocktail kits and all that sort of thing. But it's been a pretty slow couple weeks, is what I would say.
Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm sure hoping that they will allow some of the, at least the outdoor activities to increase to bring a lot more traffic through the city.
Mm.
That might help. I don't know what the hotels, their capacity has been.
It's got to be just super low.
Yeah, I mean, I've driven by, I drive by most of them every day, and the parking lots are anything but, full. I mean, they're nowhere near.
What's Fidalgo Bay look like?
It's pretty empty.
Is it?
Yeah, the front area, where they have the little cabins.
Yeah.
There's a lot of full-time residents that live on that left side as you come in. They're there, but that whole front side where you guys camped out at,
On the water.
completely empty. It has been for weeks.
Because that's recreational, and you guys have restricted recreational travel.
Imagine being a casino. The casinos are closed, man.
Right.
There's only one has recently opened, and that's Angel of the Winds in Arlington. And they opened back, and they are now officially a non-smoking casino.
Vegas is about to reopen their casinos, and they've got some kind of mojo going on with all the hand sanitizer for the poker cards and the blackjack tables and stuff, and the dice.
Swinomish Casino is opening next week. Thanks, Robert.
Swinomish or
right.
Swinomish?
Swinomish.
Okay.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah, it's Snohomish, Swinomish. God, I mean, you can go on and on and on. I remember when I first started traveling out here many years ago. The wife would ask me to pronounce the names as I would see them coming in on I-5, and I got every single one of them wrong. But after traveling out here so many years and now living here, I kind of got it figured out. So, how's your camping been?
Me?
Pretty good.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I'm talking. Yeah,
Yeah,
been
really.
good. Yeah,
Legitimate question. Yeah, it's been real good. Definitely.
yeah, good.
Dispersed camping is legal. I don't see anybody other than I'm with my wife or one person that I'm in contact with all the time. It's been awesome. Have had some awesome weather and it's nice out there, man. I love it.
Yeah, that's great. I commented about the rain moving in, and I got a chuckle at your response. I guess it's time to go camping.
I did the next day.
We went camping last weekend, and ironically, we bookended this whole lockdown with camping. We were out in West Texas in Big Bend National Park when it just before they shut it down. And I got to tell you, the thing that concerns me the most is if you are not willing to go out like where you go, where you're sort of, you got to make an effort to get out there. It's not like you just drive through the gates of a state park or a national park. The people in these state parks and national parks, they're just piling up on top of each other.
Wow.
Yellowstone opened this week, and they were posting video feeds of the geysers, like the webcams, and people are just shoulder to shoulder, just standing there watching. It's crazy, man. They just don't care.
Yeah.
Well, we last week was my wife's birthday, and we hit quite a few of the local craft brewers. Our goal was to hit every one of them in the Skagit Valley, and we did. However, some of them weren't prepared, or we weren't prepared because we weren't driving around with growlers. But it was amazing some of the traffic that we saw going up 20 because the pass had opened, I think, like the week before, and which is it's kind of early, really, isn't it? Don't you think the pass?
A little. It's getting earlier and earlier every year.
Yeah, but we saw. I can't tell you how many RVs we saw. What's coming in?
It's me.
Okay. Well, I can't tell you how many RVs we saw going east on 20 headed that way. We were out at Bird's View and near Concrete. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so
we lost it.
yeah,
I'm back.
What do you? Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah, really.
I'm just I'm just adding a little here, can I flip the camera?
Mr. Montoya, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Here. Let's see if this works. There we go. You know what it's time for, guys?
That's a Weber.
Weber, yes. In Canada, it is a Weber.
Hey, us Canadians, we're using the Jackson grills out of Vancouver, eh?
Oh, really now?
Yes. Hey, go grab a magnet.
A magnet?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not magnetic, I don't think.
Okay. Let's have a discussion about stainless steel and true stainless steel.
That would be on a different podcast, Jay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you got the grill out, man. You know who we need? You know who we need to be on here with us as you're grilling, Keith?
Who is that?
Our good friend Amy. Amy and Bill, they love to do some cooking.
The invitation is open. I'm going to go back in and let this guy heat up, but I'm going to leave this video feed going.
Yeah, I would too if you're just going to let it sit there and burn. That way you can monitor it. You know, that's a good, you could grill on this thing, man. And speaking of that, grill. All right, I call that a grill. What do you call that, Rothmeyer?
I'd call it I could call it a barbecue or I could call it a grill.
See,
Yeah.
us in the South, where I'm from, barbecue is actually a food.
Yeah.
A food group. It's actually part of the pyramid in the South, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I thought, Jay, weren't we going to make you a drink and give you some food too? Are we going on? Are we going for 2 hours? Are we going?
Yeah.
Jay, get on the road, buddy.
Are you trying to get rid of us?
Not at all. I'm starting to need to sit down here. I just stand in one place.
Yes, actually, I'm going to do that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dial out of here, Keith. I will pick back up on my trip down. I will be safely driving with a. I won't need it'll be a hands free, and kind of film it going in. And I'm going to go. What am you going to surprise me?
Oh, I got a surprise beverage. You said to pair it with the beer cheese pretzel bites.
Yes.
Very popular item. Yeah.
That's perfect. All right. That
it.
sounds good. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you soon, and take care.
Why are you still here?
All right.
All right. While he's doing that, and I've got to watch his feed so I can catch him when he rejoins. I'm an hour and a half in. I need to make my second drink.
Okay.
Now, should I go get the amaretto and go down that road, or?
I don't think it's a great idea, man. I don't think you should. It's just something. I don't want to be held accountable for that.
Well, I'm home. I'm not going anywhere. So I've got Tito's hidden in the back there.
When I said accountable, I was talking about how it tastes to you. That's all I'm talking about, Keith.
If it gets views and likes, I'll do whatever.
Sorry, you want me to come up with something else with what you got back there?
I'm open to suggestions. That mezcal had your attention earlier.
It did. I wish you had some chartreuse. We'd be in business.
I don't. I've got.
I know not many people do. Not many people do.
I've got Chambord, but that's not the same.
Yeah. Not at all. I don't know, man. I mean, the rest of the stuff, it's like you have what's in between the. Oh no, that's Saint Germain. Those are all the bottles, though.
Yeah. Now I could just go with this on the rocks. Or
I think you're. Yeah, I think I'm with you there. I'm not seeing anything, or like nothing's popping out. I don't know if any of my bartenders are watching. My bartender friends are watching this, and maybe if they can chime in and say I'm missing something obvious, but I don't see anything else. Okay, let me mention this. Let's just say you're making. You're going to need some citrus. You're going to need some kind of thing to make a sour, right? But say you go with vodka, and this is one of those questions.
Juice. I have a little bit of lime juice.
Okay. So that would work. One of the things we've been calling this for years, since it came out, especially when it first came out, we're calling it Bartender's Ketchup, because you just put it on most things. It's just like a thing you put on, especially with vodka. So Saint Germain is Bartender's Ketchup, and if you Pearl's chiming in, so Pearl likes it. So that's an easy modifier, an easy thing to add a half an ounce to your vodka sour, whether it's lemon juice, lime juice. You can make a Cosmo and throw a little bit of that in there, and people go, ooh.
Now, did she just say Pearl? Is it? Did she just say it's her all-time favorite?
Yeah, she did. You got it. You got to taste it, but you're right. It's not a neat thing to have. It's not something you have on its own.
Now,
nope.
I can see where she would go, like adding that to stuff instantly completely changes it. I can go with that. Like it makes stuff interesting, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the Bartender's Ketchup, right?
Yeah. Right. Loves gin, loves vodka, loves. I mean, people do put it with. I've seen it in some bourbon and rye drinks too, and tequila as well, but most often gin and vodka.
So I'm thinking right now it's just going to be that single barrel.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right.
Hey, should I make Jay's drink? Are you good at talking over while I make Jay's drink? Because I haven't made it yet.
I can.
Because he's on his way, and I want it to be ready for him, right?
Yep. Thank you for the nice transition. I got this. Thank you. So I'm going to do double duty here and talk and pour.
Excellent.
But I'm pouring out of one bottle. You're pouring out of two or three. All right. So let's see. Let me switch back over here to. Been kind of watching to see when Jay's going to try to join from his phone. You know, here's the irony. If he's texting me, my phone is out there filming the grill.
That's funny.
So I can't see what he's saying. But I am watching the feed to see if he tries to join back in. And I will say, guys, for those of you, I cannot see the Facebook. I can see your messages in the chat from Facebook, but I cannot see who's on from Facebook. While we are waiting on Jay and Rothmeyer's making Jay a drink, if you have some stuff left in your cabinet and you're not sure what to do with it, before you give up completely, chat us a list of what you've got. Let's see if our bartender can make any suggestions. Sometimes it's not a lost cause, sometimes it is, but we'll give it a shot. This, by the way, is not just any regular bullet. This is a bullet single barrel. It's got the little orange single barrel.
What's the proof on that?
It's 104. And
there you go. Hot stuff.
I've never turned away a bullet. It's not really the thing that I would grab, like just going into the store. But I've got a favorite store, and those guys are kind of pals, and they're like, "Oh no, you gotta try this." And I said, "Come on, man, this is bourbon." And I said, "No, it is really good." And it is so good put ice in it.
Really?
Yeah,
That's hot stuff, dude.
it's pretty good, man. It's just not that harsh. All right, I'm gonna make a quick transition out to the grill to check it, and I'm also gonna check my phone to make sure Jay's not trying to join. So guys, Chuck Woolery, I'll be there in 2 and 2.
All right, I'm back. The grill's ready. Time to go get the steak. Let me check and see if Jay has messaged us at all. He has not. I think he's trying to get his car started.
That was awesome.
All right, no messages from him, so I'm going to assume he's okay. Going back to the...
All right. As soon as we get Jay on the horn here in his car, I'm gonna go out and get the grill going. Would you dial down the knobs on the grill to about 50%? There's a little halfway mark. Oh, I can send him a message here. I forgot about that. Do I want to know? He's not watching. You can tell me what you're making for him. He won't know.
Oh, yeah.
I promise.
This is something I've just enjoyed a lot. It's a Tequila Aperol Daisy.
Okay.
I've had it on menus a number of times. And like I said earlier, or maybe I've said it before to you, Aperol is like Campari's gentle cousin.
Right.
And I mean, it makes this really nice color, and it just drinks just so well. So it'll go great with the pretzel and the cheese. It's really good. You gotta put a sticker on this. And so, yeah, he's going to get this. This is basically 2 drinks here, 200 milliliters.
Now that's
and
for
I'm
sale.
put
You guys sell that whole bottle.
Pardon me?
You sell that whole bottle for sale.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, it's 2 drinks, though. So, like you say, when you go out to a nice cocktail bar, you're going to pay $10 to $15 for probably like a 3.5 ounce drink after it's been diluted. So this is like 7.4 ounces in this drink. So you've definitely got 2 of those kind of size drinks.
Gotcha.
But for probably, I think we're selling it for much less, than those 2 drinks. So like, I mean, it's going to be about $12 probably for this.
Now, did I hear you say you put a sticker on it or something?
Yeah. Well, I just realized I grabbed one of the flasks that didn't have our sticker on it already.
Oh, it's got a Union Tavern sticker. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. We saw you. We saw you go out there and make the adjustment. Mary's asking me, like, did I turn the grill down right? All right, so let me message Jay. Let's see here.
Pearl, could we fire those pencil bites, please? Thank you.
For what?
For Jay. He's on the podcast driving over right now.
Well, and I thought he was going to jump in from his phone, but I'm not sure, like, while he was driving.
Maybe you're right. Maybe he's out on the side of the road asking for a jump.
AAA. He's on the phone with AAA. That is the ultimate I give up. Car enthusiast. The equivalent of that to you would be buying the pre-packaged lime juice in the bottle.
I'd have to be a little desperate. That's true. That'd be my only choice, right? I thought you were going to say pre-batch cocktails, and I wouldn't say that. There's some new ones out that are kind of blowing minds, man. I mean, some really, really creative people putting cocktails in bottles. And in our state, it doesn't make much sense to buy because you have to pay the tax on some liquid in it that's not alcohol. But getting really creative, and I can't wait to try some of them. Just listen to them talk about it. I'm like, ooh, gosh,
I have tried some of those, and they are fantastic.
Cool. The newer ones, not like Kahlua Mudslide 175s from the grocery store, right?
No, these are craft.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're pricey. But I, as Jay would say, no stone left unturned. So
Mm-hmm.
curiosity always gets the best of me. And some of these, hey Jay, you got it. Some of these, the guys at the store will tell me like, oh man, you can throw anything at this. You can throw gin at it. You can throw bourbon at it. You can throw vodka at it, and it's fantastic. And I mean, they're, in fact, here, I might have one. Hang on. While my wife's in the fridge. Yeah, so this is a little bit too spicy for me, but I will still drink this. I can't do more than one. This is called Owl's Brew, and they are out of New York. And this is a wicked margarita. Now it's spicy. It's not like flaming hot, but it's a little kick. And it's 2-1. You just throw your booze at it. Now this is probably the
Oh, I see what you're saying. It doesn't have booze in it. It's a pre-mixed mixer.
They have both at the store. They have them that already have it in them, and they have the ones that don't. I like the ones that don't because I can throw whatever I got left at it. Like if I got a bourbon or a vodka, and it'll work with anything.
Way more cost effective too. Yep. No matter what state you're in, that's way better. Yeah.
So I'm not opposed to the ones that already have the alcohol in them, but yeah, you just. Oh, is that rain? Ooh, I gotta go get my phone out of the rain.
Oh no, it isn't. It's not raining.
Oh. All right, false alarm. So yeah, but this company, Mike, makes good mixers that are good quality. Now they have a very short expiration date, which is usually a sign that it's pretty good quality. You know, once you open them, you've got I think they tell you 5 days. It's 5 or 7, and if you read the ingredients list, there's not a whole lot of shenanigans going on. Oh, this says it works with mezcal too. I should try that.
Heck yes. That's a good mezcal you have back there too.
I saw Jay in his car. Yeah, well, that was your recommendation.
Oh, was it really?
I think. Because I think we were making the smoke and mirrors, and I said, can you recommend a good mezcal? And you threw that one at me.
Oh, whoops, I lost myself.
Oh, it's okay. I can still hear you. I can dance while you're gone. I was about to say I saw Jay earlier in his car, so I know he's headed at you.
Okay, cool.
Dude, let me in. Hello. Oh, did he drop off? Hang on, Jay. He's coming back. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Can you hear us? We can see you. Hi. That looks like a really small car. And apparently the noise canceling in that car is amazing. He's in the woods somewhere. All right, so back to so you're doing some prepackaged, or are you doing some cocktails to go? What kind of? You've got to order takeout with it. Did I hear you guys say that earlier in terms of the rules?
The language is you have to sell it with a meal.
Well,
that's the liquor board language.
Nachos?
Yeah, I feel comfortable saying it on air. I'm cool with that.
Well, but, to be fair, and I'm sorry to do that to you, when I get nachos, it's usually like.
Oh no, yeah, and our nachos is like right. If you were to make the argument like, is this meatloaf burger any more substantial than these nachos?
Sure.
I'd say ounce for ounce. No, not really. I mean, because you're right. They are giant.
To point out to those people that have not gone and looked at Union Tavern's menu, it's really good food. So I'm not sure you guys are selling anything that's not great meal quality.
Mhm. No, it's true. So yeah, we've been abiding by that. You know, like we're selling food items with everything, and that's fine. It's good. I I know there's been a lot of pushback from bars and restaurants over or well, I should say bars that just want to be bars and want to minimize what they're serving as far as they can. And there's been a lot of fights over the years, and I'm talking like a decade ago, where some of the bars are trying to make real, very, very fancy, basically reheatable food that they would prep up and then serve out, or even people go so far as to like serve Hungry Man dinners for $35. To try to get past it. But
so this is probably a question I should have asked earlier. Although you haven't been drinking, I have. But kind of Jack Handy's deep thoughts. During Prohibition, Budweiser famously started making cereal.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm.
Do you think, Mike, that this is a time in our history where we're kind of reinventing ourselves like that? Is it going to be on that level?
Man, that's a good question. I certainly keep trying to bend my brain. No, it's good stuff. What is it that's going to be? Oh, is he here? Oh, okay. What is going to be the thing? What is the thing going to be? And for sure, I guess the thing that we know is going to keep on going here is to-go stuff in general, which is kind of expensive with packaging. Not environmentally the greatest thing because you're just sending out single-use packages. So as far as reinventing, gosh, I wish I knew more, or I had a crystal ball for what else it's going to be. But I've thought about things like at-home bartending classes, maybe where you're hosting 10 people or something like that. Once that's okay. I don't know.
And Jay and I have made a kind of a pact that we try to not get into a lot of politics on our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say this, and I think Jay would be okay with this, and he can hear me right now, so he would start screaming if he wasn't. But I would personally be okay with some sort of a bill or a law that says, hey, for the time being, you've got to buy, well, no, the liquor stores would go crazy. But I was going to say, just force everybody to get their liquor from the bars.
Oh, yeah, that would be a tough one, man.
Or limit the liquor stores to, they can't sell more than a little bit, and then if you want more than that, you got to go get a take-home growler or whatever. I don't know. There's got to be a creative way to solve this.
Yeah, a creative way. I agree. I don't think that's it, but
all right. Well,
all I'm saying, the reason why we have, Bill 1183 that passed in 2011 was written by Costco and the grocery stores. That was our situation. Is that the grocery stores they're in charge basically, or they wrote it. They wrote it for their benefit, and they reaped the benefits over and over.
Yeah.
And the liquor board got with them, and bars are, we're to be honest, and not to be too political, but I mean we're just not really liked by our agencies like that.
Right.
So
the redheaded stepchild of the service industry, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because I do think that the community and the people that are involved in it are just not a bunch of miscreant drunks. It's a great.
The data says that we know, Rothmeyer, nobody drinks. We have that data. And the facts are out, right? Just Washington State alone, as Jay was saying earlier, it was. What was the number of cases of wine just produced by Washington State?
Yeah, he said 19. Yeah, it was 19 point something.
So nobody's drinking.
Yeah, right.
Right. So clearly, there's no need for this.
Well, you need at least 2 large meatballs for every glass of wine you drink, though. So your liquor board wants you to know that.
So we just have to hope it happens sooner versus later.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's grill time for me. What? Are you giving me the nod? Yeah. Are you good to? I'm talking to Mary. You can't see her, but you can. If you get them out, I'll run out there and get it going. The I don't. Okay. Jay, we can hear you, by the way, but we cannot see you. Let me see if I can fix that.
Hey Keith, we're still live, but are you gonna edit this later or something?
No, we can see you now, Jay. Probably
I was being
not,
trailed, guys.
Okay.
unless there's something you want me to edit out.
Oh no, not at all, not at all. Because we are live still, right?
We're live streaming on Facebook and YouTube.
How many people are watching us? I'm curious.
So I can't see
Bye,
the
Profi.
Facebook side. We've got, it looks like right now about 25 or 30.
Oh man, sweetheart.
Now they've been dropping in and out. So the same people that are here right now were not in earlier.
Okay, I gotcha.
But a decent crowd for happy hour on a Friday night on a holiday weekend for the Parts Counter Gurus.
Indeed.
Jay,
Oh,
that is
I gotta fix something too.
loudest
Pardon me.
signal on planet Earth. Rothmeyer's taking care of
Where
customers.
did that flat? Oh, the flash is there. Okay.
Wait, are you at the curb? Oh, he's at the curb. He's going in. Oh, he's got the mask hanging on the turn signal. Don't forget that mask, buddy. That's a Mini Cooper for sure. Let's see, what package does he have on that thing? Does he have the, no, he does not have the nav system. That's a clean steering wheel. Look how dust-free that steering wheel is, everybody. Wow, that's a nice looking. Oh no, wait, are we moving again? What is Jay doing, everybody?
Well, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was being trailed, man, by cops. I was being sussed out, man, by the popo.
Wow, really?
Yeah, man, because I had like total headset in, and I had the thing right up above my steering wheel. It was just kind of weird. They came out of nowhere too. So anyway, I'm gonna pop out of this car, and we're gonna go over here into the Union.
I'm glad you didn't get excited, because that's what we don't need right now is dangerous criminals using their their phone on a holster driving during COVID-19.
So let me go ahead and get on in here. I'm gonna.
Hi, Mary. Hey, everybody, say hi to Mary. She just took the hamburgers and steaks out to the grill.
Vegan.
Frozen patty for her. Fresh
Hi, Mary.
meat. That's usually the way it works. Oh, here we go. We're going to the Union Tavern. Here he comes. Karnak says Jay's walking through the door right now.
Oh, we got some company in there. I'm gonna wait.
Oh, no. Okay.
Got to back off.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna wait. He's gonna wait till the other customer leaves.
Yeah. So this is their little side gig. Everybody that's watching, this is downtown Anacortes. You hear us talking about it all the time.
Hey, can you show us that sign?
Yeah, sure. Oh,
The little sign they've got out on the sidewalk.
yeah. The curbside pickup.
Yeah, it looks like that. No, it's behind you. Sorry. I'm not trying to make you walk around.
Oh, that's the Pet Place Market, man. Yeah.
Pet Place.
Not them. Okay.
No.
Sorry, never mind.
No.
Go back the other way. It's the other one.
Hey, man, you got to quit. You got to quit doing that stuff.
How many steps have you got in right now?
Well, I walked 4 miles this morning.
Okay. Well, what's another 15 steps?
1, 2. Okay. So this is
by the way.
Yeah. Look at that. They got a little pinata.
Oh, nice.
All right, now I'm going in.
Going in. Okay. This is gonna be cool. It's weird. It's like, oh, the guy we saw on the one screen, now there he is on the other. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Now you guys are camping each other.
Can I walk back that way?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, by the way, I got to give the kitchen staff.
Man, I miss this place.
Right there, that guy right there can cook like crazy, man.
I know. Yeah.
What's his name?
It's neat. That's Jason.
Jason. Thank you.
He's an artist too, man. His work is pretty awesome.
Give me 2 minutes.
They're busy.
Good for them. Jay, are you going to take that with you? Are you going to send it?
I have to take it with. I don't think I can have it. Yeah. So I'm going to mute my audio.
Okay. Rothmeyer and I have talked about the finer points of quite a few things while you've been out of pocket.
Yeah.
I proposed a crazy idea to him that we just make everybody buy their alcohol from bars, and he told me I was insane.
I don't know if those are my words, but I might have thought it.
It's okay. You're among friends, man. You can say what you want.
Totally. So, Jay, do you know what you got here? It's one of my favorites. The Tequila Aperol Daisy. There you go.
Okay.
So you got silver tequila, Aperol, lemon sour, so lemon juice and simple syrup, and I just had lots of wins with that. And so you got a giant cube in here too to pour that into, and since it's a little diluted, you want a big cube to not dilute too much.
You guys gave him a big ice cube to go home with?
Yeah.
That's
awesome. We'll serve anything that makes sense to put a big cube on with a big cube, yeah.
Okay. If you're watching this right now, and especially most of Jay's friends and family that are in that area, that right there would make me just go every day they're open. Just the little things, man. The attention to detail.
Now you understand why I love this bar.
Well, I knew before this, but I'm just pointing out. I'm reaffirming my own beliefs, right? All right. I'm going to switch to the grill cam because I'm getting the nod that it's time to do that. Jay, what happened to your camera?
He flipped it around.
2 minutes left on the stream. There you go. I'm going to switch to the grill cam, and I'll join you guys in just a second.
I can have these outside. You're right.
No, not any more than you could drink out there. You can go over to Calico. As far as it's closed, so I've seen a bunch of people do that and enjoy themselves, and nobody says anything.
I'm going to go have my.
I can hear you guys, by the way.
Hey, I'm good for it.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Hang on, Rothmeyer. I'm switching video. I'm switching angles here. There we go. Oh, whoops. I hit it twice. Okay. So he was asking about going down the street. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is that, you know, if you were to buy food or drink here, you can't eat or drink it here. But nobody's getting stopped from sitting on a bench and eating their to-go food. Nobody's getting stopped for, you know, sitting at a place that's closed. Again, as long as it's not a ton of people congregating, nobody's, you know, Jay's about to go sit there by himself. And, I mean, we're there virtually, but, you know.
Are we, so we're about to watch Jay, like, literally sit on a park bench and.
He chose not the park bench. I can see one from here. It's not really a park bench, but it's a public bench. But he's going to, or at least I thought he was.
He might be getting back home.
Oh, there he is. Okay, I see him. He's just a little deeper into the patio area.
I got
over
you.
At another business.
Okay.
It's closed. They're closed, and it's very open. So it just, you know, it's not like it's fenced off or anything like that. It's
right
area. And again, you know, I'm not, if they didn't want us to do that or suggest that, I would certainly not do it. But again, it's just a quiet time. There's not a lot of people out. And if you are out and you have some to-go food, then I don't know, what are you going to do? Go home?
Right. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Right. Exactly. Yeah. All right. 3 seconds. I'll be back on the other screen.
Cool. I'm not good at killing the dead air.
Killing dead air?
Terrible.
Well, you got Jay over here. He's great at killing dead air. Jay, you're muted.
Oh, I did want to say something,
neighbor's
Keith.
yard. Well, it's actually my patio and then the fence, but yeah. Jay, you're still muted. Hang on, let me see if I can.
Yeah. Okay, I got
There
it.
you go.
I got it. So now this is perhaps the tastiest drink I've ever had, Rothmeyer.
Oh, good.
So they have these great little pretzel balls, man, and it's served with. Didn't you have some of these?
Yes, I did.
And it's served with like a beer cheese. It's delicious. And here.
Fantastic. Yep, I've had that exact. Only I had the pleasure of having it in the restaurant. Okay. So let me throw this out one more time because we're kind of wrapping. We're getting close to the end of our stream here. If anyone, and I can see the YouTube side, I cannot see how many people are on the Facebook side, but I can see your comments. And that's just kind of a limitation of the streaming platform. But I can see everyone's comments from both YouTube and Facebook. If you have stuff sitting in your liquor cabinet or your cabinet or whatever, and you're not sure what to make with it, let's do another giveaway. Anybody want to throw some stuff at us? And Rothmeyer's here to make a suggestion. If there's just nothing you can get out of it other than a suicide, then I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. Give us a list of what you got left. And
I'm sorry?
We'll do a giveaway to the first person that can tell us.
Why do you ask?
Oh, and Jay's in trouble. Here, this could get good. Hang on.
Certainly I'm comfortable.
I mean, I can't write this stuff.
No kidding.
You got a problem?
You getting harassed?
Yes. Guy over here in his car asked me if I was comfortable.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What? You're not allowed to eat outside by yourself?
I don't know. Maybe he's the janitor for the Calico Cupboard or something. He's waiting to get in.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
That could be. That could be.
It could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, in short of, Jay's almost like that got a little dicey there, but Jay, thanks for eating on the street for us, by the way.
Hey, man, I'm happy to oblige. I'm very comfortable.
Anybody that has,
I mean, I just want to let you guys know that.
Yeah, well, you're definitely taking one for the team. Anybody that has any liquor cabinet leftovers that they want to throw at us, and when I say us, I mean Rothmeyer, hit us up in the comments. The next person that does something realistic, we'll send a prize your way. And I did say realistic, okay?
What would be considered realistic?
Well, I can give you an example of what's not realistic. How's that?
What do you mean, like? Yeah, what would?
I've got a PBR and Saint Germain.
Ooh, that's just do it.
What? All right, Jay, can I hand this off to you while I run out to the grill and flip the burgers?
Yeah, I got this covered, man.
I'll be right back.
So I don't know. Have you ever seen this vehicle over here?
Oh, show it to me.
Did you see? Do you see who that is?
I can't see it.
Okay. Well, just very questionable.
Where is it, Jay? Can you show it to me?
Right there.
Oh, I'm not seeing you. Darn it. Yeah, I can't.
Look at him. Look at Keith. Are you seeing Keith flipping the burgers?
Yeah, now I see you.
Like a boss. Hey, I got to show you guys this. These are these vegetarian burgers. They're meatless that Mary eats. That's it right there on the right.
Yeah.
They burn really easily. I've messed up quite a few. Is
it a Beyond?
I think it is. Yeah. But you can't. You got to keep your eye on them. You can't mess around with those, man. They'll.
Mike, you're on.
I'm on.
So, who knew, man? You're live streaming and you get harassed while you're live streaming. I mean, that's quality entertainment, right?
Hey, man, you know what? This is the life of a media guy. This is what we do. We do always take it for the team. Just saying.
It could be worse.
So-
You could not have what Rothmeyer just made for you.
This is true, and it's very good. I'm telling you. I'm going to have to leave a big tip. That's a great one.
And there is a bench across the street too. If there's too much heat there, Jay. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see that bench.
Right, yeah, right under the licensing department.
Jay, I got an idea for a fake movie.
What's that?
Well, have you seen like The Sting?
Yeah.
Well, I got one that's based around like the social distancing police.
Right.
Right? And they just set little traps out in the neighborhood. Like,
Yeah.
they set park benches too close together and they see if you'll take the bait.
Right.
Or they try to get you to buy alcohol without food and they see if you'll take the bait.
Yeah, that sounds like a Sting. Definitely.
Yeah, I see a bench down here, man. That's where I'm headed. Should I offer this guy some of my pizza pretzel balls just to be a nice guy?
Let me just say, if it were just Domino's, I would say that's great, but not those. That's not.
Yeah,
that's
these are
like
really good, dude.
bottle of scotch stuff. I don't think I would go there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a little upset. I think he might own stock in the place or something. I don't know.
Or he has like one of those bricks on the sidewalk with his name on it.
Yeah. I don't know what the rules and regulations are for public drinking in this town.
I'm seeing a little bit of clouds in the area today. We've got some here. What's the weather like there? You got a hoodie on?
Yeah, well, that's normal for here, man. Of course,
60s, 70s? What do we got?
No, not 70s. It was 50, 58 when I left the house, I think, or 60.
Okay.
Yeah, not too bad. It got cold last night. The heat came on.
That's a whale back behind you on the, yeah. Okay, I see it. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So this is it.
We're about 10 degrees warmer. It's in the like low 70s here.
This is COVID life, man. I am so socially distanced right now, man. I don't even know myself.
Well, yeah. So I'm thinking we maybe just kind of wrap this up. Let Rothmeyer get back to normal, so to speak.
Yeah. Happy hour's like over.
Let you get back to what you just picked up. And I've got some steaks to go get.
Well, those steaks sound great, man. Follow us on Facebook, people. Facebook.com/the Parts Counter Gurus. Parts Counter Gurus. Follow us over on Instagram. That's Instagram.com/the Parts Counter Gurus. Check us out on Twitter. That would be at The Counter Show over on Twitter is our handle. If you want to check out these guys at Union Tavern, go to
here. I've got it.
It's the Union, right? The Union Tavern -local902.com. That's what it is.
Exactly right. I'm very impressed with your short-term memory.
Yeah. I might be gray, but I still have a few cells working.
I couldn't do it. Good job. Yeah.
No, I appreciate it. So yeah, follow us, like us, do whatever you can to help us. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Tell a friend. Subscribe. And if you're ever here in Anacortes, man, look us up, and I'll buy you a drink.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you both for doing this. Rothmeyer, thank you for entertaining us for a couple hours.
Had a great time.
I hope to see you soon in person.
Same.
As soon as we can, without bad things happening. Right.
Totally.
Right.
I hope you're well until then.
Yes, indeed. You too.
See you guys.